Welcome back, 3D students. In this video, we're going to create the controllers that will help us control our limbs. And these are called HI or inverse or IK or HI solvers. IK stands for inverse kinematics, and HI stands for history independent. So these help chains of bones behave like a limb, as illustrated here in the little animation. So let's click our top arm bone here, and then let's go to Animation, IK Solvers, History Independent Solver, and click the hand. And this little cross will appear, and it's automatically selected. You can see it right there. And if you move it, you'll see that it helps bend the arm at the elbow. And all we have to do is move that. We don't have to rotate each bone independently. So let's go ahead and name this. This is going to be IK underscore R underscore arm. And then let's copy that. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So select the first arm bone, Animation, IK Solver, HI Solver, and select the hand. And then let's name that one L arm. And then let's continue with the legs. Select the top bone in the leg chain, Animation, IK Solvers, HI Solver, and click the foot. And then move it. Oops, sorry. Move the solver to see how it bends. Now you can see mine bends a little strangely. That's because my legs are bowed out a little bit, but we can fix that later. But this is why we needed to fix our mesh and give the legs and the arms a little bend, so that when we move this, it will bend at the knee in basically the proper direction. So let's rename this one. I still have my name in my clipboard, so I'm just going to name this one leg. Copy that and then apply to the other leg. Animation, IK, HI Solver, click the foot, and then name that left leg. Now, while we're here in this video, let's go ahead and create the point controls for the hands and the arm. So let's go ahead and grab one of these spine controls, pull it aside, holding down Shift, and copy it. And then let's Alt-A align that to the hand bone. Make sure these are checked, or at pivot point, and all the positions are checked, and click OK. And this one is going to be point control R underscore hand. And then let's copy that one. I'm going to hold down Shift, drag it down in the Z axis. And then I'm going to Alt-A, align it to the other hand. And change this to L. Now, while we're here, embedded just inside here, it's going to have to be a point controller for the IK chain. So select this controller, and then we're going to get the scale tool. And in all axes, hold down Shift and scale that in like so. And then let's make this a different color. And this is going to be point control left arm. And then let's copy that name and come over to the other side and do the same thing here. Select this point control, hold down Shift, and scale a copy that's smaller. And name this one point control R arm. And change the color. Okay, now let's constrain these to their proper bones. Select the IK chain that we created for this arm, and we're going to put a position constraint on this one. So go to Animation, Constraints, Position Constraint, and remember that's just for movement. And then click the arm controller that we created. And then we're going to constrain the hand bone to the hand controller, or the hand helper, but we're going to use an orientation constraint instead. Let's go over to the other side and do the same thing. Remember, this is a position constraint to the arm controller. And then select the hand bone, or orientation constrain that to the hand controller. And we don't need to we're going to do something more specific for the legs and the feet, so we're not going to do that for there. And when we come back, we will finish up creating the rest of our point controls helpers. And I'll see you then.